halfourdeen.com. Do you want to know what makes love grow? What makes love grow? It's half of your deen, said the prophet, peace be on him. Half of your deen. It's part of Islam, increasing your iman. Half of our deen. halfourdeen.com.
Forgive and forget.
No matter how much you think you guys love each other, every relationship's gonna have its ups and downs. I love you, honey bunny. I hate you. Aw, you're so sweet. Why are you always so bitter? You're getting on my nerves. You're driving me crazy. Gosh. I love you. I love you too. I never agreed with you. I never agreed with you. You better listen or else. Or else what? Or else this. Gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. If you talk to a couple a month after the argument, a woman is more likely to remember every mean thing the guy said. And the guy will probably forget they even had an argument. Argument? What argument? This is because guys forget way easier than girls do. Not only do girls find it extremely hard to forget hurtful words, but they remember it for a very long time. And that's why one day your wife will wake up angry at you. And you'll be confused because everything was just great the day before. Why is she angry? So your question probably is, what happened from yesterday to today? Nothing. You see, you did something 3 months ago, and today she's angry about it. You can't remember what you did last week, let alone 3 months ago, so you're like, what? But she remembers it all, because that memory is attached to an emotion, and that makes it very hard to forget. Some women find it strange how easily men forget things. Not only that, some men can forgive as quickly as they can forget. In fact, two guys can fist fight with one another and months later become best friends. Not just regular friends, best friends. But the same situation isn't likely for girls. If two girls who are best friends fight and say mean things to each other, say hurtful things to each other, most likely those two girls are never going to have that same relationship again. They may become friends one day, but they're never going to become best friends like the way they were before. The lesson here from men is that women are not just externally different than men, but internally as well. You can't just say things to her like she's one of the guys and expect things to just bounce off of her. You know, she's not one of the guys. She's your wife. The best way to deal with your wife, especially when it comes to criticism, is to treat her like you're carrying a very gentle vase. So be careful of the words you say to her so it doesn't come back to haunt you one day. And remember everyone, unfortunately so many relationships have ended over the smallest things. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, and human beings make mistakes. And if you're expecting perfection in your marriage, then you're living in a dream world. The fact is that we're all going to make errors from time to time, so we need to learn to forgive and forget. Forgiving is forgetting as well. You don't ask for forgiveness one day and then one day it comes back to haunt you. That's not forgiving. That's forgiving temporarily. That's not like forgiving. Real forgiving is like forgiving and forgetting and letting it go. As hard as it is, you have to let it go. And if the day comes up that your spouse does something hurtful or says something hurtful to you, try to forgive them with the hopes that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be more forgiving with you on the day of judgment. This is Ali reminding you just in case you forgot. This is Ali reminding you just in case you forgot.
For more videos about understanding the opposite sex, please visit halfourdeen.com.
halfourdeen.com. Do you want to know what makes love grow? What makes love grow? It's half of your deen, said the prophet, peace be on him. Half of your deen. It's part of Islam, increasing your iman. Half of our deen. halfourdeen.com.
Checked out matchmaking sites lately? Recovering from sticker shock? Sure, you can sign up for free, but to actually connect with someone, you have to cough up around $25 a month. At halfourdeen.com, you don't have to pay an arm and a leg to find your perfect mate for marriage. We're here to help you find not just a mate, but a mate for life, and we do it at a price you can afford. How does $5 a month sound? So keep your arm and your leg. Your new mate will probably prefer you with them. halfourdeen.com. Find your mate without breaking the bank.